Shooting Guy. Thank you for joining me today. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. Thumbs up to you. I do appreciate you subscribing. It's folks like you that keep us going. If you're not subscribed and you're just kind of floating by and going, hey, what's this guy got? Thank you for stopping here. You could have gone anywhere else, but you decided to stop here, and I do appreciate that a lot. Consider subscribing, won't you? We got a flashlight. That's right, Duracell. I know. Duracell? Really? A flashlight by Duracell? Why did you pick that up? I mean, with all the different choices that are out there from, all these different manufacturers, why would you pick up a Duracell? Well, it's pretty simple. It was kind of an impulse buy. We're at our local Costco, and we're picking up some supplies, and walked by the aisle where some of the things like this were, and I noticed, oh my gosh, 1300 lumen battery, 1300 lumen flashlight with batteries. I took the batteries out already. It came with 4 batteries, 1300 lumens, Duracell. Really? Is it really going to be? And I even kind of debated because I thought, could this thing be made out of plastic? Oh, you know why I was concerned with all this? It was only $14.99. Okay, now you know why I couldn't help myself. It was an impulse buy. I thought, I'll take one for the team. Well, here's what we found. It's made out of aluminum, very, very durable. It came with the batteries. I'm unscrewing the back here. This is how you get the batteries in and out. It's got O-rings seated everywhere in here. The switch is in the back cap here. C-cell batteries is what it takes. So that seems a little dubious right there, that I'm going to get 1300 lumens from 4 C-cells. Got to do the math on that as for how much actual amperage I'm getting out of these batteries, because I bet you as soon as I turn this on, the voltage will actually drop because it's really screaming for energy. But that's just a guess. But screw this baby back on, and I'm going to show you. Oh, by the way, it also does this. You can pull it out, push it in, so you can focus the beam. So that's like highly focused, and pulled back here is a very broad beam. Let's go highly focused. Press the back button, and look, there it is. Now that's 1300 lumens, and I guess my camera's doing something. It's blowing out there, so you can't really tell. Hit it again. It goes down to half power, and it's kind of strobing there because I'm shooting this at 1/60th of a second at f8. So if it's 1/60th of a second, that means this thing is actually turning on and off very, very rapidly. And I do that, and it's in a flash mode, and that's used for a whole bunch of things. Signaling for help for one thing, and then it turns off. So 3 modes. Oh, let's do this. Let's hit the thing there, and I could broaden the beam, and look how wide that beam gets, and it gets narrow, and there you go. And I could do that again. That's pretty funny. Look at that, how it's doing that. I don't know if that's showing. It's showing up on my monitor as I kind of view that, but I don't know if it's going to show up on video. It probably will. And then it's flashing, and it's flashing, and it's got the strobe, and oh my gosh, I got to turn this off before I have a seizure. All right, now that that's done. It is bright, folks, even in the bright lights here that I'm doing this video with. All aluminum, aircraft aluminum, got a nice button switch on the back, got a very nice aggressive front end here, where on the metal here anyway. Here's the lens. We'll do some close-ups of some of this. I tell you what, if anything, it's going to be very, very bright for use in the vehicle. It's not very light. It is a little on the heavy side. It is kind of bulky and big compared to some other flashlights that are near this. Shooting Kid has got a Surefire that we modified, and it's blasting out about 1,000 lumens when you're using the lithium batteries in there, and it is pretty bright. So in a minute, we're going to take his Surefire, we're going to take this flashlight, this Duracell, and we're going to do some side-by-side comparisons and how they work. But before we do that, let's get to some specs. Overall length, 10¼ inches when it's in the wide angle mode. Overall length when it's in the zoomed in mode, 11¼ inches. It gains 1 inch. The width across the lens end is 2¼ inches. Width of the handle is approximately 1 inch. The specs tell us at the highest power it's 1300 lumens. We'll see. In high power mode, you get about 2 hours of illumination. In low power mode, you get about 35 hours of illumination. And of course, you got a third mode where you can strobe your opponent to death. It's made out of a nice aircraft aluminum. It's been drop tested to 1 meter. Okay, that's not quite 1 meter, but I dropped it. Does it work? It works. It weighs 1 pound, 5¼ ounces. Oh my gosh. All right, let's take this baby outside and see how it does in the dark. Alrighty, now we're outside. It's fully dark out, got a little bit of cloud cover, so you can kind of see sky, but let me tell you, it's pretty dark, although what we're seeing and what you're seeing is what we're seeing with our eye, pretty much. So I brought out, just for fun, the Lux Pro that I've already done a review on. Go ahead and take a look at that review. I'll put a link down below, but I'm going to flash the light on the chicken coop, and there you go. There's the chicken coop down there. And that's fully zoomed in. Now when I zoom out, it does a pretty good job of just kind of lighting everywhere. Okay, remember that? All right, now let's use the Surefire. Hey, shooting kid, go ahead and get your Surefire out.
All right.
Shine it down there at the chickens. Whoa, okay, that's pretty bright.
So you basically have one short, you have a small beam and you have a big beam too.
Yeah, there you go. All right, go ahead and take that Duracell and why don't you, there you go. There's that funky kind of square beam way out there, and wow, look at that. It does a pretty good job of illuminating close up too, right around you. Okay, now open that beam up. Whoa, my gosh, that's just like mega light. And if I add my little light to it,
Okay, Surefire.
oh my gosh. So that Surefire is pretty bright, much brighter than the Lumix Pro. Or the Lux Pro, I would imagine so, because the Lux Pro is only like 350 lumens. Your Surefire is supposed to be at about 1,000 lumens, right?
Yep.
The Duracell is definitely outshining it, no pun intended, at 1,300 lumens. But that's because it's focusable. Focus it down again. Oh, wow, look at that. Pretty nice. All right, we're going to go do one more experiment. I'm going to get down to the other side and shine the light at you and see how bright it is. Shooting Kid just went down to the other side of the yard, and he's going to turn on the Lux Pro. Go ahead and turn that Lux Pro on my way. Oh, okay, pretty bright. Shine it down on the ground. There you go. Yep. All right. Go ahead and try your Surefire now. Oh yeah, very bright. Much brighter, of course, would be expected. All right, go ahead and do that Duracell. Holy smoke. Yeah. That kills. Is that focused?
Yep.
All right, now zoom out. Yeah, I can't really tell the difference at this end. It's just bright when it's shining right at me. But wow, that's a lot of light out there. Let's try it on some other things. Okay, outdoors, fully dark out. Even the street lamp is out, but we have somebody's porch light on the back there. That's why you can see that one bright light, and then you can see a headlights coming. But go ahead and put the Lux Pro. Where's that Lux Pro? Okay. Go ahead and turn that on. Okay. And that's focused on the truck and then brightens up the area. So it does a pretty good job of lightening up. And we're seeing kind of what you're seeing, real life versus video. It's about the same. Yeah, very cool. All right, try your Surefire now. And keep in mind the Surefire only has one focus ability. Oh yeah, but that's really bright and lights the way. I like that. That's pretty good. All right, go ahead and do the Duracell. Okay, and it does shine quite a bit, even when it's focused in with that funky square beam. And whoa! All right, pretty bright, and that just lights up the whole neighborhood. Pretty good. One last test. We're going to shine it up at that telephone pole. Go ahead and do the Duracell. Holy smoke! Yeah, so that nice focusable beam is nice. It doesn't light up everything all the way around you, except for right where you want the light. Now go ahead and open up the beam. Yeah, see, and then it doesn't do very good. It just kind of illuminates everything. Zoom in. I like it. I like it. Try the tree that's over to the left of it. Look at that. That's absolutely fascinating. Broaden the beam again. Yeah, and that just kind of lights up everything around you. Nice to be able to have that ability to focus like that. Very cool. All right, you judge for yourself. It is pretty bright. It's got a really odd looking square beam when it's fully zoomed in, and that's because on the front here, when you do that, all it's doing is it's enlarging the LED that's in there, and it's a square LED, so I think that's why it does that. Very odd. but it does illuminate really well. Aircraft aluminum, as I said before, and at over a pound, I can't really see using this in a backpack situation or anything like that. However, I can see using it in my vehicle and letting my vehicle carry it around, basically. But it also can double as a baton. It could be if necessary, it can be a way to, if you get caught with a bear, you just whack them in the head. Yeah, right. Like I'm going to whack a bear in the head, I'll piss them off more than anything else. But it does have some heft to it, and you could use it as a striking weapon if necessary, if absolutely necessary. Well, that's it. You guys decide, like I said, for yourself. If you think this was a good deal at $14.99, it was on sale at Costco. I went by, couldn't pass it up. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good deal. We'll see after a while. I'm gonna use it, and if something goes sideways with it, I'll share that with you. Subscribe down below. I'd love to have you. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing that. And don't forget to check our Instagram page, our web page. I got all the links over here on the side over here. I think it's on this side. It's over here. Take a look at all that stuff. And we hope to see you again at a future episode of The Shooting Guy. God bless you. God bless America. May America bless God.